Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News in high definition.
Breaking news on the child abuse scandal at Miramonte Elementary School. We are seeing disturbing new pictures tonight of children allegedly photographed by former teacher Mark Berndt. Eyewitness News reporter Alex Michelson is live at the school where classes will resume tomorrow. Alex?
Michelle, those classes resume tomorrow, but it's not business as usual. We know that there will be an entirely new staff here. What we don't know is how many students will actually show up for school and how many of them might protest outside the school. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, we're getting our first ever look at some of those very disturbing photos in the center of all this and finding out how Mark Berndt apparently gained so many students' trust. Teacher Mark Berndt allegedly took this photo of his young student eating a cookie he gave her.
The cookie is covered with white substance. The substance is on her lips and it's dripping down her chin. It's our understanding that this is his semen. He not only did this to her, but he did to all the children.
Attorney Greg Owen is representing 9 alleged victims of their 3rd grade teacher.
He would take these photographs and send them home to the parents. The parents would say, "Oh my goodness, this kind teacher was giving my child cookies. Let's frame this and put it on the mantle."
Owen says Berndt became very close with his students. Here, he's dressed up in costume, posing with some. And here he is at a student's birthday party, front and center with the victim's family.
He would go to the home often. He would get to know the parents. He'd become their friends.
Owen says Berndt gave gifts to the kids, like this book about insects. And speaking of insects, Berndt had the children take home his Madagascar cockroaches, similar to these, and care for them. In this letter to a student, he writes, "How are the babies doing?" In another, he writes, "The roaches say hi." Owen says Berndt also made the students personalized CDs.
Oftentimes he'd play these songs while he was victimizing them. And then, with his sick mind, he would make them a CD and send it home.
Owen is the first attorney to file suit against Berndt and the LAUSD. He says his clients already show signs of trauma.
At this point in time, she won't let her father hug her. She won't get near any males and, in fact, doesn't want to talk to them.
He wants the LAUSD to agree to a large settlement outside of court.
I would compare this case to the priest sex abuse cases. That's as significant as they are.
200 additional photos from Berndt were just recently discovered at the same CVS pharmacy in Redondo Beach where Berndt's original photos were developed. They apparently show at least 25 unidentified victims. Meanwhile, one of the alleged victims of Berndt's former colleague, Martin Springer, is no longer working with authorities.
We are not saying that the kid, gave us information that was not factual, but many times kids don't know what the court proceedings are.
Miramonte is preparing to reopen with an entirely new staff. Many of the new faculty members were met with jeers from angry parents as they arrived on campus.
They need to be familiar with us. So we'll be doing different lessons on that and also maybe doing things to say goodbye to their old teachers.
Now, that attorney we spoke with tonight thinks there's a lot more victims that are not coming forward because they're worried about their immigration status. The Sheriff's Department is making it clear tonight that immigration status is irrelevant. If you're a victim, please come forward. That attorney hopes that airing those photos that we showed you tonight will encourage more people to do just that. Reporting live from Florence tonight, Alex Michelson, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Alex, thank you.